So today I feel like doing some pitch bends with the guitar, so you know what that means. We gotta make a pain beat. Let's go. All right, so first things first, I always like to start off with some keys. As you know, I always like to get this cinematic, bring up velocity sensitivity, hit EQ, denoise. That's it. Then I'm gonna take this over into the mixer, put a big old reverb on it. Then we need to bring up the tempo. Let's go like 160 something, 162. And let's change this to major. And we're in A. Let's go something like E. And then for this one, to make it easy to follow along, I'm gonna just actually build out the chords inside the piano roll. I usually play them or something and explain it, but today we'll just go ahead and build these out right here. So E is gonna be our first note of the scale, but I don't wanna create our first chord on that, but I'll just get like a length that will be cool for the first chord. So I don't know, maybe we'll bring it out to like here and do a chord transition here. Let's bring this down. Let's start on like C sharp. Then we'll build out a seventh chord with this. So skip every other note on the scale. Skip here, place, skip here, place. That's our triad. Skip here, place. Our seventh. If we skip one more in place, we have a ninth. Skip one more in place, we got an 11th chord. But we'll just go ahead and use a seventh for this. And then over here, we'll just build out another chord. I'm gonna just go down in the scale. Skip every other note. Skip here, place. There's our triad, skip, place. There's our seventh. And let's actually flatten this A. So let's bring it down one semitone, and it's still gonna be in key. And now it'll be like a better chord because it is using that G sharp. So it's gonna be like more of a flow to it. But actually, let's cut this in half. Let's have this first chord repeat. Let's bring this up. Let's just move this here. Maybe we can have it go here, hit here again, and then go down. And then let's just bring this over. Skip every other note again, skip here, place, skip, place. That's our triad, skip, place. That's our seventh chord. And again, we have similar notes that are playing. As you can see, that G sharp is going to be repeating, and that's going to give us nice transitions. Our chords are close together, right, as far as notes, so it's not too spaced out. And then when we do our inversions, we're going to keep that mindset to it. So like, let's say we inverted this note up, I'm also going to invert something like maybe this E up. And since these are still staying close together, it's just going to have nice spacing to them, so the inversions will sound real good. So that's in its most basic form, right? Now what we're going to do is just take all these real quick, and let's just hold Control, down arrow. Let's hit Control A, Alt R to randomize a little bit. And then from here, we could start to do our inversions. But now the chord's already going to sound bigger because we took those root notes down. So now let's just start bringing things up. Like let's invert this. So just Control up arrow here. Then we can also bring up that G sharp, but we can also maybe just bring up this E. And just mess with some of these. Let's go here, D sharp, that's right next to there. That should sound good. And then maybe we can actually probably take this C sharp up. Let's see what this sounds like. Let's drop these one more. I like that. I'm gonna hold Alt on these ones that are highlighted in red, and then Alt and mouse wheel and bring these down like that. And now I'm just gonna move some notes in so it's not just like the chords playing exactly. You could go in here and like strum them if you want. Like let's say you just want to strum them all, you can hit Control A and then Alt S, and that'll strum them out, right? But here, all I'm gonna do is just start to take some of these notes in. And you've seen in a lot of my tutorials, I do this. And I'm gonna just see what works. Start to move notes around so we can come up with. Oh, just getting ideas. really like this part. So the strum sounds cool, but I'm actually just gonna keep this. So now let's like bring up the E maybe, bring the G sharp down, same chord, different inversions. Maybe like that. Let's create another chord right here. I'm really just messing around trying to see what sounds cool. Something could happen right here that would sound good. I'm just trying to figure out what it would be. Maybe we build out a chord here. Oh, there we go. We have to build out maybe another chord here. Bring that up. There we go. Maybe that sounds pretty cool. Now I want to layer in a pad, so I'm inside my Gloom analog lab bank. I might do a bell too. I'm gonna run it through like this processing chain that I've been using recently, which you've seen in the last video with Portal and all that. So honestly, I'm gonna just choose any of these and then just run it through there and see. So I went with this synth right here, and then I just widened it out a little bit and tucked it in the back. This is what it sounds like by itself. I don't want it heard too much. I want it to be more of like an ambient sound. So now with the piano, it just sounds perfect. So next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna let this play and I'm gonna go get a guitar for this. So we're gonna get electric sunburst and run it through some processing as well and add in those bends. So we gotta click this little gear right here, and over at pitch, I'm gonna bring range up to 12 semitones. Then you know I always use, I think 37, yeah, more gain. And now when I pitch bend all the way up, it's gonna bring us up by 2 semitones and then a real big reverb and some delay. So we'll go something like that. We'll do like a smooth plate, bring this to like 21 and the feedback up. And now it'll sound way different. And now we just need to add some pitch bends to this. Now with the guitar, it has that vibe to it. We just need to add vocals, but I want to pitch this real quick. Let's go down by 2 and we'll probably get closer to like the Lil Durk vibe. So I don't want like too much vocals for this, just something simple. So I'll just go over here, change this to D major, and then go into lines. Hooked has some new ones that I haven't used yet. And before I do anything, I'm going to throw that straight into the processing, similar to the one that I used last time. I think it's on channel 3. And if you are interested in Arcade and you haven't tried it yet, I do have an affiliate link in the description, which will give you a 30-day free trial. So make sure to check that out. Let's get into adding this vocal. Hold on. I got the vocal finished. I'll show you how that sounds. And then I did a quick arrangement where I took out the vocal over here because that's where like the drums are going to drop in. So I just want the vocal to be like its own part. And then we're going to use the spins on this. And then these two drums are from my Broken Hearts drum kit. And then these ones down here, the LSR ones, are from Resupply. Just sounds like it should drop into like a rim. So let's just two-step the hat real quick and see if the rim does sound cool. Kick, max out the velocity. We got a soft clipper on the master anyways. Oh, I didn't loop back, dang. That's fire. See, and then right there, I'll probably put like a bass, maybe like a snap or something. But for the most part, like, yeah, this is done. The drums sound good. There's nothing too crazy on them. A couple rolls like here and there on the hi-hat. And then the melody and the vocal, guitar, all that just like complete the whole thing. Appreciate you watching. If you're interested in any of my kits used in today's video, there'll be a link to those in the description. Make sure to join the Discord, link to that in the description. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitch because I've been live streaming over there. Let's hear the full beat.